In this final video for the desk revamp project, we're going to put it all together and implement some nice cable management to get things looking tidy. I don't think this cable management is too bad, but it does irk me a little whenever I see it. The main problem is that the display cables for my side monitors aren't long enough to comfortably reach where they need to go. Alright, easy enough, order some new longer ones and that's that. Some quick specs about my screens. My main monitor is a 32-inch LG 32GN 600, which is perfect for me. The refresh rate is good enough for my crappy gaming skills, but the size and resolution makes it great for playing Civilization and Satisfactory. My peripheral monitors, on the other hand, are a pair of garbage-picked Dells that I got almost a decade ago. They're a weird aspect ratio, have 60 Hz refresh rate, and outdated inputs. I have nothing positive to say about them, but they work good enough for me, and I love them so dearly. In order to make things look extra nice, we're going to take a step above just cable ties, and we're going to use braided cable sleeving to bundle up all the wires into discrete groups. This sleeving is typically used to help protect wires from excessive wear in automotive and similar applications, which is to say it's completely overkill for this static application. On the other hand, it looks really good, so we're using it. As you can see, I've tried something like this before. I have some of that sheathing on a few bundles, but not all of them, and they don't look super great. All the wire bundles are going to get collected at the base of the monitor arms and distributed to wherever they need to go. This gets somewhat complicated for the monitor cables, as you have power and signal starting from different places on one end and terminating at the same place at the other. That made this wire harness kind of unwieldy. The USB cables for the keyboard, macro pad, and audio interface are all starting and ending at the same place, so that's simple. 3D printed cable combs from VC Design help with a few loose cables as well. Once those are all bundled up, we can route them and secure them. This is where this magnetic cable management solution is going to help. These magnetic arches will hold the bundles in place and won't be easily moved. The legs to my desk are a custom set I had my friend weld together. I opted for steel because I knew that one day I would do a big cable management project like this. For the underside of the desk, however, I needed to attach a ferrous material because magnets don't stick to wood. I opted for a few thin sheets of steel to give me ample room to place and replace the cable management. Mounting the steel sheets went well.
Go into the wood.
The last thing I wanted to do was make my audio interface wires look a little nicer. My microphone wire is a simple USB A to B cable that I could easily replace with something nicer looking, but I opted to add this checker pattern sheathing on it to make it look a little bit more interesting. I also made a new RCA to 3.5mm jack which plugs into the back of the main monitor. Alright, let's put it all together. I'm really happy with how this turned out. The cables are mostly hidden, and any cables that are visible have a cool sheathing on them that gives them a highly engineered look. Although, you may have seen a lot of these clips and thought, why the hell aren't his monitors aligned? Believe me, it bothers me too. Every time I try to fix them though, it never works. One side looks fine, but the other is horribly skewed. It's almost like the main screen isn't square. The main disadvantage to this setup is that it's pretty fixed. Yes, the magnets are movable, but everything being bundled up together means that changing one cable requires undoing a lot more. However, if we assume this is a permanent setup, then that becomes not a big deal. I have hardly changed anything with my wires in the few years I've been at this desk, so I think it will be okay. Thanks for watching this whole video series. I hope this has been satisfying and inspirational for you. We'll see you in the next one.